So local.
First question, can you present to everyone your name, age, and occupation?
My name is Qing. I am 26 years old and I am a statesperson for China. And I uphold the policies and laws for the state and country.
How did the act of censorship and book burning affect you and you or your family?
I understand that burning books is for the better future of the country, and I have no doubts in that. Because Qing brought us out of the warring country, and there is no doubt that people will have a primitive mindset. So, or lasting loyalty to their previous state. So, if there is no restriction of knowledge, who knows what kind of conspiracy would have happened?
What do you think about the act of censorship?
I think that with the revolution, revolutions would have happened a lot earlier and would have brought the country to an earlier end. If didn't burn.
How do you think censorship can be used to unify the country?
He structured people so that it would be easier to unite and cooperate with each other.
So on the 24th of March, Statesman, you witnessed in your town a bunch of books being burnt, like the bonfire of vanities, right? That's what you say in your testament. And a lot of the villagers came out, a lot of the village people came out, townspeople came out, and they watched the books burn. From your experience as a statesman, did you sense any confusion, any disunity amongst the people when they saw these beautiful books being burnt? Did you see them get angry? Were they crying? Were they upset?
Some of them were upset, but since most of them were not able to read or write, they didn't really feel anything about it.
Were the people there mainly, what kind of people were there? Were they scholars there, or were there a lot of peasants there? Like when you say people didn't really know what was going on, who were these people?
They were mainly laborers, but there were some scholars.
So in your opinion, as a statesman of the town, what do the laborers and the peasants, what do they most want in their everyday life?
They want freedom.
They want freedom?
Yeah.
Are they, like, do you provide food and do you provide infrastructure for the peasants?
I make up the policy, but I need to give it to the emperor.
And is the policies, like, are the policies mainly aimed at keeping books from being burnt, or is it more about feeding them and looking after them and providing technology so they can grow crops?
More about providing technology.
Okay, thank you. You go.
Wait,
Okay.
So you said in your testimony that you think without the censorship, Qing dynasty would have ended a lot of censorship.
Yes.
Well, how do you explain the fact that the Han dynasty did not use censorship but lasted 400 years? According to statistics, the Qing dynasty lasted 15 years, and the Han dynasty lasted 400. That's exactly 26 times longer than the Qing dynasty.
I believe that
Objection. You read the material. We're talking about censorship and book burning during the Qing dynasty. We're not stepping into the Han dynasty.
Yes, but we're comparing two dynasties that use different tactics to control.
Objection.
They use different.
The objection allowed. Questions.
Do you have anything else to press the witness on? No. Alright, you may. Prosecutors, you may now begin your second charge.
Is this, so the first charge is done? Okay, so I know. So just hang on a second, just hang on. So the first charge is done, right? I'm just going to give you 30 seconds to pause and just think about, all of you, what you did in that first charge. And I have some feedback, and we're going to try to make the second charge a lot better than the first charge. Right?
What's the one at the top?
No, just thinking. Just thinking about our role in the mock trial. So here are a couple of pieces of feedback. Now, I do realize you guys are thinking on the spot. Like when I asked Allison the question, I mean, she was very good, right? She was just thinking on the spot. So the fact that you can do it, well, I know you can do it. Now, you are speaking to the members of the jury. So when you're standing here, Ryan, and all of the other guys, when you're standing here, right, of course you have to look at the witness and you got to look at Shuang Di. But I would like you to kind of move around over here and address the witness, address the jury, right? And you have to be a little bit louder as well. And same with you guys as well. Don't stand up and talk to the wall. You're talking to them, right? I would like you to move around. It just gives you energy if you move around, right? If you move around, be quite animated, right? The fact that when Josh objected, when Josh objected, you guys were like, oh, it just gives a lot of kind of oomph to the whole mock trial, right? You're not just kind of saying, I want you to be more animated. Objections need to be objection. Shi Wang Di. Now, Carson wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Very humble Shi Wang Di, right? But this guy has killed 1 million people, right? Does he want to be at this trial? Does he have other things to do? He probably does. He's looking for immortality. He wants to kill some more people. His time is being wasted. So the next Yuan Di, you need to be impatient. You gotta be like, I don't want to be here. And then any charges that are laid, give them the eye, stare at them, speak out of terms. Warren, you have to keep them in check, right? You have to be stronger than you.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, good. When you were at that time, he was very humble. It wasn't. It could be better, Carson, right? Okay, we're practicing those things. Witnesses, you're going to play your part. Now, we need someone to play the peasant. Do we have any jury members, any volunteers who like to be the peasant?